Alright guys, we have a special BTS Vault video for you today. We are going out to shoot my friend Brendon's beautiful C10 truck that he just finished up. We're shooting his truck because he's about to move down to North Carolina, so we want to get a feature in before he moves down. But also, we have the Hollyland Mars 400S video transmission system that we are going to be showcasing to you today. So I have this little case here for him. So we have the transmitter here and the receiver here. Great quality. They're all cased in metal. Minimal buttons, which is super nice. If you can see here, we have a USB-C, an HDMI, and an SDI, both out and in for transmitter and receiver. And super simple features on buttons here. The system basically will automatically connect as soon as you turn it on. Makes everything super simplified. If for whatever reason you're getting any sort of wireless issues, transmission issues, you literally just click one button and it'll search for a new signal and connect automatically to the best one that works. Makes everything extremely quick, efficient, and super simplified. You have a on-off switch right here and a charging port right here. One really cool thing about this system that I found out accidentally, let's say you have only one HDMI cable and one SDI cable. A lot of systems can't cross-convert the signal. This system can. So whether you're doing HDMI to HDMI, SDI to SDI, or HDMI to SDI, everything works. This system is awesome. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. So it obviously depends on the shoot, but right now, since Brendon's truck is parked up right here, we're gonna shoot all the details of the truck. So anything that's like super interesting to the eye. So obviously the paint's really appealing. The wheels are sick, all the little details like these right here, the bed of the truck, the mirrors. So I'm gonna shoot all these details right now, and then we'll get into the more complicated stuff where the car is moving. But right now, the way it's sitting with the water, the background, everything, it looks so nice here that we're just starting off with this first, kind of get warmed up, get the ball rolling, and just kind of feel everything out. So right now this is, I mean, it looks sick here, doesn't it? Yeah. It's really, really sick. So what we got going on here with this rig is, because I know a lot of people ask about it, this is the DJI Gimbal ring with the Ronin M, the Tilta Nucleus M wireless follow focus and zoom setup, a Neo Hypercore battery, and a Atomos Ninja V. Right here we have a Genius Tech filter. It's a circular polarizer and an ND filter, so it doubles as 2-in-1, so I don't have to stack filters, and gets the job done. Secret techniques for gimbal work, it's all in your legs and arm movement. Don't rely on the gimbal itself to make everything smooth. The way you walk, the way your body moves in general is a huge part of making things smooth with any gimbal in general. So like the Ronin walk, instead of just like running, you literally do like heel to toe and kind of bend your knees. So you'll heel toe, smooth, kind of like that.
Yeah, a little ninja walk.
A little ninja walk, yeah. Alright, go ahead, Brendon. That is good. So we are going to grab a rolling shot, just not with the car, of Brendon's truck, kind of pulling into this scene that we're at here to tie in the last shot that I just got of him airing out. So right now I hard-mounted suction cups with the A7S II and the SLR Magic 35mm Cineprime. It's a different look than what you get with the Gimbal. Hard-mounted just has a different feel to it. So he's doing a couple down and backs on this bridge and on the side road there, so we can interject cutscenes into the video to help bring a little more life to it. One down and back that was maybe like 3-4 minutes took off 10% battery on the A7S II. Isn't that horrible? Not too much left. A couple more hours and be good to go. All right, let's go set the rig up. Bada bing. Wait for it. Boom. I'm about to put the Hollyland wireless transmitter on here so I can monitor what I'm doing in the passenger seat of the car with the camera and what's going on back here. So we can do everything wirelessly, makes everything super simplified. So we're going to... The transmitter is giving a wireless feed from the Ninja V that I have to the Shogun Inferno that I have that's going to be in the car that I'm going to be monitoring and recording footage from. So the Hollyland is going to connect into the Ninja V because I'm going to be running a cord from an HDMI from the camera to the Ninja V into the Hollyland. So the signal that's coming from the camera is going to be coming also from the Atomos. So it's going to transmit from the camera, the Atomos, and it's going to transmit from this Hollyland to the receiver in the car to the Shogun Inferno, and that's how I'm going to monitor everything. So you will see that in just a minute. And the reason that we're putting the Ninja on here is because Sony has their XAVCS codec, which I think is a trash codec. So by putting the Ninja up here, it allows me to record to ProRes, which is a better file format to handle. So right now we have the Hollyland Mars 400S hooked up to the Shogun Inferno, which is getting a feed from the Sony A7S and the Ninja Inferno, and I can view everything wirelessly right now, so I don't need an 80-foot long HDMI cord to run into here. This makes everything effortless, streamlined, and downright simple and incredible. So right now we are at this coffee shop, Hampton Coffee Co., to film Brendon's intro because we started with all of his detail shots and rollers and stuff like that. So we needed an intro so I can tie the entire video together to make it make sense. Black, and we'll add a creamer to it outside. Okay. Killed it. You killed it.
Watch your back, Sam.
Yeah, that was so tight. Fuck yeah.
That was lit.
That
You were
was
like
so
dodging
tight.
cars and shit.
I
And they were,
know.
like, perfectly going the way you needed them to go.
That was awesome. So tight.
That looks ridiculous.
So tight. So we just finished up filming Brendon's C10. We had no issues, right? None. No issues. Everything was smooth sailing. We ran into a little bit of security trouble at the first spot, but they didn't bother us for the rest of the time, so that was good. All the rollers went well. Everything was very, very good. I think one thing that I should point out to new guys starting out, or people in general who love to use gimbals, stabilizers, or whatever, I think an important thing to keep in mind is that to try not to overuse it, because it's obviously super easy to get really good looking shots with it because everything looks smooth and everything looks genuinely great with it. But it kind of makes all your videos and content one-dimensional, whereas if you switch to let's say if you start using a drone, you start doing handheld stuff, you start doing suction cup stuff, you start doing hard mount stuff on vehicles, it just gives a little more life to the video instead of just being so one-dimensional. So that's always something to keep in mind. And another important aspect of filmmaking in general, not just automotive filmmaking, is that you can create basically what would be a car montage, just a random assortment of clips put together that looks good. I'm guilty of doing it, other people are guilty of doing it, and not to say that it's bad or anything, but to create and tell a story with the footage that you create makes your video that much better and brings it to a higher level. So if you start mixing in other pieces of equipment, you start storyboarding, you start shot listing before the video actually starts, and you create a storyline to the video, everything is the whole production value is basically gonna increase tenfold. So pre-production is a huge part of any video, not just automotive videos, any video, and it really takes a significant amount of time to create and think of all these shots that you want to do and plan out all the routes that you have to take and how you're going to do them. But not only does it make the shoot go faster, it makes everything that much better. And last but not least, I want to give one last shout out to Hollyland, because their wireless transmitter, their wireless system in general, the Mars 400S that I used, was absolutely incredible. I've used it on multiple jobs at this point in a lot of different conditions, and it's literally never failed. The transmission that I get from it is always crystal clear. It's got really, really good range, and I'd really highly recommend it. The tech support that they have and customer support in general is awesome. Very good people over there. I highly recommend the product and going to use it a ton more in the future. You know what, as I get older, I just kind of like, do I really want to like potentially fall out of the car? I mean, I got the harness and the chains for the back, like if I want to shoot out of it, but it's a pain in the ass also like holding this thing. It's like 30 fucking pounds.
Just so you know, that they use that fucking stirrer for a COVID check, bro.
What a savage.
As I just drank it.
You know what? We're gonna do the other side because I do not want that. That's on you, homie.
It's got a braided door, guys, so that still hasn't broken in yet. It's a fucking pain in the ass.